Danganronpa.
Interesting. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated around 1:30 a.m. Okay, so that still gives plenty of time, because everyone woke up at 7 a.m. So that means that they have 6.5 hours to kill her, get back to their dorm, and get a good night's sleep. So that does throw my timing thing out the window. I assumed it was an earlier... I assumed it was closer to lunch, to Discovery. So that does throw my shit out the window just a little bit, but... But my motives... My motives and skill rating thing still holds up, I think. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right... defensive wound? Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Interesting. So that means... Wait, which hand was it? Was it... I'm going to assume Sayaka's right-handed. If that was her right wrist, that could be very interesting. We have no choice to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. As for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Nice! Alright, how do I get to my... No, not tab. How do I get to my... Observation. Tab key to observe the room you're in. How do I get to my thing? How do I get to my thing? Handbook menus. F1, alright. F1. Shoot bullets. Monokuma file. Right wrist! Okay, so... That brings the knife back into question. Because if she's right-handed, she would have held the knife in her right hand. Which means that whoever came into the room was unarmed. Or, if they were armed, they dropped their weapon. Which means that they would have had to fight her when she had the knife. So, maybe she grabbed it. Maybe she grabbed the knife as, like, after our little self-defense talk. And she lied to me and said, oh, don't worry, remember, because she said, I don't need a weapon. But if she took that kitchen knife... Oh, wait, no, the sword! Fuck! No, if she grabbed the sword and got disarmed, then that would have fractured her wrist, too. I forgot the sword. I forgot that the sword was knocked over and out of its sheath. Okay, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry, I was going down a thing there. I was going down a thing there that I really shouldn't have done. Okay, let's exit. Let's go to the crime scene. Let's see if we can find more things. Though, could that sword have really cut anything? That's something to wonder. Leave the area, yes. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress on investigating there. Okay, let's go. Oh, hey, he's just fucking... So we headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Okay, let's see. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. It might reveal something new. Okay, so we have the lint roller. Looking at the lint roller, looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was? Decided to clean up a little? Interesting. What about my toolbox? Toolkit is still inside the drawer. It hasn't been used. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, seriously! Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood for building fucking furniture, right? So I haven't used yours either yet. No, not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys are opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkits, okay, so nobody's opened their toolkits. Which means that any murder weapons... Interesting. Display stand the sword was on. Key in the ground has my name on it, must be the room key. I gave her the key. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too, so Sayaka could have had the key in here in the room the entire time. Wait, if that's true, then... How did the... Holy fuck! Yeah, the room would have been locked. Sayaka must have let him in, but... If she was so scared, If she was so scared of someone coming in to kill her, why would she have opened the door? There's something going on here. Sayaka was complicit in some shit. Could Sayaka have forgotten to No, I don't think she would have. No. Because she was so scared. Don't open your door for anyone. Yeah. She was lying to me. There's something going on here. Now, scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Interesting. So Sayaka must have let this guy in. Whoever... Because the door wasn't forced open. She opened it. This is the replica sword brought back for self-defense. It's using the attack, and plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Oh, I should check other people's rooms then, because then there would be golden handprints and shit. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Okay, alright, I think I've got a theory going on here. Where's the sheath? This is a replica sword brought... Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made by something So the sword was grabbed to defend from the knife! Yeah, no, like, it would have been... A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. That's why there's scratches on the sheath. Someone slashed at it with a knife. Whoa, what the fuck, Kyoko? How the fuck? She just scared the What the fuck, girl? Okay, and then there's this camera. I guess we better look at it for completionist's sake. Don't need anything to stop. They just keep on watching. Alright. What have I missed? Okay, there's scratches on the ground. There's scratches on the gouges on my walls and the bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right in the other room. If only I'd heard... Yeah, the rooms are soundproof, though, aren't they? That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could have happened in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. A true warrior allows their victim to scream. What a coward. Oh, my nose itches. Evidence of a struggle has been added to true reports. There's scratches on the walls and the floor. Okay, so what are we missing here? Wait, is there something off to the side here? I think that might have just been... Yeah, no, that was just this on the side here. Okay, so let's just talk with the guys and see if they found anything, and then... You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard! Timmy! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death! That's what my brother taught me! My Oni-san! If I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Oh boy, you didn't think of that one, did you, Mondo, you fuck? What do you think, Sakura? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply do not know whether or not you did this. A true warrior judges innocent until proven guilty. What? The Supreme Court of the United States are true warriors. Whatever decision the rest of you came up with, I will follow your lead. I am not so good at thinking. Like, my brain is mostly muscle. Okay, Kyoko, what do you got, girl? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she's investigating the area, but...
What are you doing, Kyoko-san? My voice is so high. Meh.
Bishi as fuck. Isn't it obvious? No, not really, girls, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. I'm searching. Searching? She's down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you lose a contact or something? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting, girl? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Okay, what? Unusual? What do you mean? I searched your floor from one corner to the other, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I've never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added at the trial. Objection! I'm a pig! Oh, alright, let's go in the bathroom. The bathroom. On the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Interesting. Looking at her made it painfully clear this wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. I all at once was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? Wait a minute. What? Okay, so I'm not crazy, right? So just to the right of her body. Does anyone else see the letters L and E? Was she saying who killed her? Was she doing like a Phoenix Wright thing? I didn't even notice that before. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. And there's an O. There's like a bit of an O there too. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw Leon. Did Sayaka write down her killer? Written in blood with the numbers. Oh yeah, those could be numbers, couldn't they? Wait, no, they're not numbers. No, they're not numbers. Fuck you, that's not numbers. Those two ones are clearly an N. Look at that. And who draws a 3 like that? That's Leon. That's a name. Like, if you look, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, like, with YouTube compression, but between the two ones, there's, like, a dash. Like, when you draw an N, a capital N, you go, like, jish, between the two stems. That's an N! That's a name! Did Sayaka do... But I imagine I can't use that. I've got to make Makoto realize that. Did Sayaka do this? Oh, that's a kitchen knife. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now is no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file and verified what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look... That's a kitchen knife. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery on her wrist from the sword. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. The glitter's on her wrist, but We can see her hands. It's not on her hands. She never grabbed the sword. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom. They inflicted the deadly wound. Okay, so Sayaka never touched the sword. If Sayaka had touched the sword, her palms would have gold on them. Instead, it's just her wrist, where someone would have grabbed it to break it. Which means that it wasn't her that grabbed the sword, it was whoever broke her wrist that had the sword. Which means that she... pardon me. Which means that the knife is hers. The knife is hers. She had the knife. And whoever came in, whatever weapon they had, if they even had one, got lost or dropped, or like I said, they never even had one, so they grabbed the sword. Which means their hands are going to be covered in gold. But then, if Sayaka had the knife... There's more to this. Sayaka would have had to let this person in, so that means she would have had to trust this person. But she also had a weapon. She also just had a weapon. Like, everyone agreed, like, no, we're not dealing with this murder bullshit, but... What if this is self-defense? What if this is self-defense? Because I did say before that Sayaka has the most to lose out of everybody. She's got the absolute most to lose out of everybody in this school. Every minute she spent in here is a minute she loses fame, so it's within her best interest to get out as soon as possible, and offered an easy out. Like, as much as she's a little cinnamon bun, we know that she was very good at hiding her emotions. Lying is her job. I mean, I hope I'm wrong! I hope I'm wrong, but... It's an avenue. It's an avenue to explore. Okay, I wanted to inspect her face, but... So I have to just kind of, like... And that cut on her finger. What's the cut on her finger about? Okay, there's only 2 things in here. Alright, then. Leave the bathroom. Yes. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 1103, like, I would never have put those as numbers. I would have put them as she's dying and against the wall, so she's reaching back and going like this. The way she wrote the numbers makes you think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. Her finger was how she wrote the message. I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You uncover the mystery of this case? She'd write it upside down! She'd write it upside down! I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious that you're not going to tell. Like, I wish I could just go in the video game and be like, Makoto, you fucking idiot! She would have done it upside down! Dying message when added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Honestly, I have no idea. I know who she talked to. When it comes to numbers, but who better ask than the ultimate programmer? Something I wanted to ask you about. Do you know the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frames added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. The doorknob's at an angle. Interesting, interesting. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why are you like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to... But nobody's opened their toolkits yet. I just have to find someone with an open toolkit. I find someone with an open toolkit, I've got them dead to fucking rights! Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. It's intentional, why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. And apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I had just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. Yeah, so... anyone else trying to get into that bathroom after Sayaka retreated to it would need to break it open with a screwdriver. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this. Then that clears that up. Interesting. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknobs added the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, let's grab her DVD. Can I not grab her DVD? I guess I'm not allowed. Or maybe I already have it. I don't know. So, even though I know it's not going to go anywhere because we're not dealing with numbers, we still want to speak to Chihiro. We got to find out who has an open toolbox. Double check the kitchen, because I'm pretty sure that's where the knife would have come from. Check the trash room, and check the DVD room. Can I check her room? Wait. What? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. What? Someone switched the nameplates! This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Who would have done that? Interesting. Interesting. That's... Oh, Junko. She's dead. Let me see your shit. Okay, Leon. Why is everyone so much fucking taller than I am? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Okay, I want to see everyone's fucking toolbox. Very strange. Mr. Negi, what is Miss Mandono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. What? So is he going to try and stop me from going into the trash room? Okay, I need to find... Okay, let's see if I can get into anyone's room. As my hand came in contact with Havoc Defumi's room, I heard a rumbling and I heard of elephants stampeding down a hallway. Hold it right there, Mr. Negi! Huh? Trying to enter someone's room without express permission is the highest breach of etiquette! Whether it's related to the case or not, you must respect the person's right to private- No, I don't! We know there was a screwdriver used! I need to know if you opened your toolkit, lord ass! Okay, so I can't go in there. Can I go into Yashihiro's? No, I can't. Leon's? What do you think you're doing? How does my room have anything to do with the investigation? Why can't I ask permission then? Like, we should be able to just be like, hey, yo, like, there's a screwdriver that was used. I need to check and see if your shit's been sealed. Okay, what's this? There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge, must be locked. Hey, got a Monokuma coin! Okay, can I... There's some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Yeah! There's a dirty gate here, no way to get past. Oh! It's the end of the line! The trash rooms where all the trash in school eventually winds up! How do you get this gate open? No, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty? Okay, then. So, if any evidence has been destroyed, then it can only be done by the person that's on trash duty. Interesting. So, who was on trash duty? Okay, bathrooms. Okay, so I guess we'll have to just talk and... Oh, hey, Byakugan, when the fuck did you get here? Byakugan, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No! You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that's a total waste of... Fuck you too, big boy! I hope you get killed! Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Alright, so I gotta go find Taka then. Alright, so where is Taka boy? Taka... Takahata 101, you are required! Tayaka. Wait, apparently Sayaka's room is of note. Interesting. Dining hall. So I guess let's try and go into Sayaka's room then. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, we gotta grab her DVD. Yeah, she threw it away in her room, not my one. Yep, give me that. Okay, so we need that. Is there anything? Did she open her kit? Okay, well, she opened it. She opened it. Which means that at least it looked open. I mean, Makoto didn't make any mention of it, but it looked open from the picture, so I don't know. I don't really know what to say on that front. Oh, fuck me. Alright, where's Taka? Taka. He is probably on the next floor, isn't he? Yeah, so I guess dining room it is. Go to the dining room, figure that shit out first. Nope. I keep forgetting I gotta click it. Like, they're big open doors, I feel like I could just walk in. Hey, Owie, you got anything, girl? Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. Yeah. This is a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. Dust for Prince! I want the semen sample in my hands! I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. Fuck, I can't speak right now, damn it. I could kill for a bacon sarnie. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Wait, you were just you were just chilling in the dining room? Okay, can we just go in the kitchen? Oh, hey, them look like some familiar-ass knives. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... Better see if anything... No! Motherfucker, we have seen that knife! It's in Sayaka's chest! Oh my god, you fucking idiots! Meat. Marbled meat, salted meats. Now is no time to think about food. Yeah, we got a coin, though. Okay, and there's some vegetables here. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. Does it say anything worthy? No, blah, blah, blah. Does it say anything worthy of giving a shit about? Okay, nothing. Leave the kitchen. Yes. Why is Makoto such an idiot? Why can't he fucking puzzle shit out by himself?
Danganronpa.